This is the story of a pushcart chef who became the street food king. There was a chef who owned a small restaurant. Every day he cooked delicious food and sold it on the street from his pushcarts. People loved his food and soon he became very popular. The line to buy his food was always long. One day a food critic came across the chef's pushcart and tried his food. He liked it so much that he gave the chef a big thumbs up and wrote a fantastic review about him in the newspaper. The next day, more people came to buy the chef's food because they had read the review. The chef was so happy. Then one of the richest men in the city saw the long line of customers and the happy faces around the chef. He went up to the chef and asked, "How much do you want for your push?" The chef was taken aback by the sudden question, but he replied, "I'll name my price." The rich man took out a check and handed it over to the chef. The chef looked at the amount and his eyes popped out. It was for an amount that would make him a millionaire. The rich man said, "Take this money and buy a new fancy restaurant. You can keep all the profits. I just want you to cook for me every day." The chef was very happy. He could finally quit his small restaurant and buy a new, bigger one where he could cook even more delicious food and make more people happy. He bought the new restaurant and everything was going well. But after a few months, something strange began to happen. The customers started to complain that the food wasn't as tasty as before. The chef was sad, but he couldn't figure out why. Then one day he remembered that when he used to cook on the street, he would get inspiration from the people around him. He would watch what they were eating, try to make something similar, and then add his own special touch to it. But now that he was in a fancy restaurant with no windows and no connection to the outside world, he couldn't do that anymore. The chef missed the street, the people, the energy. He missed being the street food king. So the chef did something crazy. He called the richest man and told him that he wanted to go back to cooking on the street. The rich man was not happy, but he couldn't say no to the chef. So the chef left the restaurant, took his old pushcart, and started cooking on the street again. The first bite that the rich man took was the best he had ever tasted. The chef had truly captured the essence of the street in his cooking. The chef became the street food king once again, and this time he was even more successful than before. His food was in such high demand that he had to hire several assistants to help him cook. And although he never forgot the valuable lesson he learned, he also made sure to share his delicious food with as many people as possible. And that's all for today. See you next time.